Hello everybody and welcome to a train simulator video. Today we're driving a Northern Class 319 EMU from Preston to Blackpool North. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to turn off the pause menu. Then we are going to press Shift and W to insert our master key, and S to put the train into gear, and acknowledge the automatic warning system with Q. We're then going to press Ctrl and R to turn the guard on, and we're going to press T to open the doors. We're then going to press H to turn on the train's headlights and K to turn off the tail lights. We're then also going to press Y to turn off the driver reminder appliance. And then we are going to go to the train effects module, and we're going to go down to terminate route and click the tick on that. And then we need to press 0, 1, 0, 0. And get Blackpool North on the front of the train. We can also set up the GSMR, and our head code is 1 November 90, oh, 1 November 60. And the starting signal is 125. And also we are going to turn on the saloon lighting. Just press and hold that, and we should have saloon lights in the carriages now. And if I just quickly go out to the externals, we have the train set up correctly to display the right headlights and Blackpool North as well. I'm also going to press Ctrl and D to turn off the driver safety device. Just so that when we get the external camera out, we're not also going to get tripped up by the train with an unexpected emergency stop. So the starting speed limit is currently 35 miles per hour. We can now accelerate up towards 70 miles per hour, and at the next signal post we shall be able to go a little bit faster to 75. 75 miles an hour is also the maximum line speed for the Blackpool North line. So as we're driving along here, the Preston to Blackpool North line is available as part of the Northern Line's electric route version 2, which is available to download from On-Track Simulation, which is completely free of charge. Though there are additional requirements for this route to run as intended. So I shall provide a link to the On-Track Simulation website in the description below, and if you could click on that, you'll be able to download the route and also check out the requirements that are needed for the route to run. And the scenario I am playing does come with the route. And you do get quite a few scenarios that come packaged. I'm now going to start slowing down for Sulwick because the station platform is just long enough to accommodate a 4-coach train. Just going to go down into step 2 because I want to be hitting the platforms at no faster than 25, or maybe around about 20-ish. If we go into step 1 now, that should bring us to a smooth stop. Just going to have to go into step 2 and step 3 and step 2 again. So we've just about stopped in the right place there. So I'm just going to open the doors. So yeah, the front of our train has just gone over the front, but at least we've got all the doors on the platform. Also note the milk bottles here. I think that's just purely because at the time of I'm making this video, I don't have the most up-to-date Just Trains Common Library, which and I did have a look in the editor before I started the video, but I'm missing just an information board, but that doesn't detract from the route at all. But Sulwick is in itself a very basic station and not many trains call here. So we've got roughly 2 and a bit miles to go to the next station stop at Kirkham and Wesham. Just using the external camera to show you the scenery of the route. The line to Blackpool North is mostly in open country. And as you can see, you've got your 3D foliage close to the track, and then further away from the track we have 2D foliage as well. We're now going to slow down for Kirkham and Wesham. Which has been rebuilt considerably with the advent of electrification. This is where the Blackpool South line diverges, and trains for Blackpool South use platform 1 exclusively, which is not electrified. The station has also had a third platform and lifts added. And the track work on the line has also been remodelled to accommodate for the higher line speeds. That's the station entrance to Kirkham and Wesham. We've also got a faded station sign there as well. Which has remnants of the old Network Northwest branding, which was basically the Northwest version of Network Southeast at the turn of regional rail, at the turn of British Rail's sectorisation in the 80s. Though Network Northwest didn't last as long as Network Southeast did, as Network Northwest was superseded by regional railways or provincial. Our next station stop is at Polton-le-Field, which is just shy of 6 miles away. And the line speed is now dropping to, or about to drop down to 70 miles per hour. And the line to Blackpool South diverges to the left here. On this route, there is track work to Blackpool South, but the branch doesn't have any scenery placed on it. Essentially, this route represents the line between Preston and Blackpool North in modern times, with the electrification and colour light signalling. Which replaced all the 7/4 signals and abolished all of the manual signal boxes. The line these days, I believe, is signalled from the power signal box at Preston. Also included with this route is the Preston Docks branch and also the line towards Bamber Bridge and Lostock Hall. We've got more external scenery here. And in the very far background, where I'm circling the mouse, you can probably make out a small triangle, which is Blackpool Tower. You'll be able to see that the closer you get to Blackpool North. And in this route we have, in this field we have quite a long line of solar panels, which are very shiny. Just had advance warning for an upcoming 35 miles per hour speed restriction. as Portsmouth North Field is on a bit of a tight curve. And here we are at Portsmouth Field. This is a nice station. This is a nice area around the station as well. We've got the High Street there, and we've also got the main station building as well. The line speed has now reverted to 70. And we've got roughly just over a mile to our next station stop at Leighton, which is also the last intermediate stop before Blackpool North. And as we get closer to Blackpool, the housing builds up as well, and you can just make out the Blackpool Tower now. In fact, should be able to fly across and zoom over to it. So yeah, there's the tower just up there. Just a simple 2D asset. And we're now going to slow down to stop at Leighton, which can just about accommodate 4 coaches. And here we are at Leighton. So Leighton's quite basic, just 2 straight platforms really. And if I just bring the camera out and just move it around with the Xbox controller, you can see that someone's left their bike by the station sign there. But I do like little details like that. Helps to add to the scene of the route. And you've got the station building here as well, which is nicely detailed. And more faded Network Northwest sign there. It's a little bit more dirtier on the other side. So we've got less than a mile to go towards our final stop at Blackpool North now. And as we approach the station, if I quickly move the camera to the small depot here, we can see and I've just been triggered by the AWS. So much for avoiding unexpected emergency stops. But yeah, if you have the we've got a couple of milk bottles there. I didn't really notice that. Probably from the JT Common Library again. But if you happen to have the Class 142 Pacer from Dovetail Games on your install from Steam, you'll get that in the depot. Someone did buy the front end of a 142 to stick it there in real life. So I'll just have to turn the train off and start it up again. Just to reset the AWS. And even with that little slip up, we should make it into Blackpool North on time. It does have quite a tight this scenario does have quite a tight timetable, but it is doable. There we are, we've got a closer look at Blackpool Tower as well as we come in. Just poking out at the top there from the buildings. And here we are at Blackpool North. So this is the station area, and we also have the entrance as well. This is quite basic detailing, but it's still very nice to look at. And so there we go, that is the end of the scenario. And it was, apart from the little slip up with the AWS just outside the station, it was a very good drive. And I shall leave a link to the on-track simulation website in the description below, where you can download this route and also check out the what requirements you need as well. It is quite extensive. So yeah, all the relevant links will be in the description below as usual. But thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and take care.